I mentioned this at the top of the show, but maybe you could tell us. I read a lot of stories all over the country about court dates being canceled, and a lot of the pieces of our traditional justice system are at least slowed down significantly, if not grinding to a stop right now. What's the situation in Longmont?
Not too dissimilar. Let me just build on what you just said there. I've been having conversations with our local district attorney, who's very much a proponent of utilizing restorative practices. But our criminal justice system has shrunk back too. Our local Boulder County, there's a jail for every county in the country. And our county jail has decided that they can no longer take various kinds or certain kinds of cases, because they know now that prisons and jails can be hotspots for this COVID-19 virus. We've gone from close to a population of around 500, which stays pretty steady throughout the year, to a population of 225 in our local Boulder County jail. And what that kind of, the kind of moving back from that, what that does is it forces our police departments to kind of rethink what we're doing. And so in Longmont, and I can tell you in other cities in Boulder County, we've minimized contact with the community as a result of this COVID-19 virus. We're not making anywhere near as many arrests or issuing summonses. And so as a result of that, and the other part of that, there's very few prosecutions. Our court dockets, our court system is basically shut down through June 1st. And so, and what we're seeing is we're seeing fewer calls for service. We're not seeing major safety issues at this point in terms of things that have happened. And so we've really ratcheted down our criminal justice system, which is the case everywhere in the country. And I keep up with a lot of national organizations who keep some data and statistics on this. We're not seeing rises in crime. We're not seeing more victimization. We're not seeing communities or populations within our communities who feel underrepresented or underprotected. So we're not seeing that at this point. We're still early. We're in this for about a month, but so far that's been the case. So given that, I've been having conversations with our district attorney about, okay, so when we kind of, whatever the phraseology right now, when we open things back up, whatever that looks like and whatever speed that happens, what if we kind of didn't go back to where we were? What if we kind of stayed in this shrunken back mode? What would that look like? And how do we get the other chiefs and the sheriff to engage in that way of thinking, that we're not going to go back to where we were, but we're going to kind of monitor what we're doing and what can we do differently when we choose to open it all back up again. Our district attorney is very much in favor of having those conversations around what that might look like.
So you think there might be an opportunity here to kind of reset the system and rethink it, and for other localities adopting some of these practices that you've already implemented, and you have data to show that it's working?